Welcome to day 46. Score me some core. Our protocol today, we've got 3 groupings that we're going to be following. Each grouping has 3 exercises that we're going to execute for 30 seconds each, meaning that we're actually going to accumulate 90 seconds of work followed by 30 seconds of rest. We're going to go through each grouping 6 times. Group A, movement 1, is going to be 30 seconds of a star plank. We're going to get into a full plank position with our feet on a slippery surface. We're going to allow our legs to go out wide, and then we're going to squeeze in. Allow our legs to go out wide, and then squeeze in. Movement 2 will be a hollow body hold. You're going to lay on the floor, push the lower back into the ground, extend the arms up overhead. You're going to lift up off the floor, holding the stationary position for 30 seconds. Feel free to shorten the lever or use less load by alternating which leg that you're using, or potentially even allow your hands to support the neck. Movement 3, plank up and down, pressing up onto the hands and then back down to the forearms. Up on the hands and then back down on the forearms, ensuring that the trunk stays at the same height as the shoulders the entire duration of the movement. Movement 4, rest. After completing 6 rounds of grouping A, we'll then move on to 6 rounds of grouping B. Movement A, 30 seconds of bicycle legs. We're going to allow our hands to go behind the head to support the neck. We're going to go into a partial curl up. Then we're going to make bicycle movements with our legs, keeping our ankle, knee, and hip in line with one another. Movement 2 is going to be a hip dip plank. You're going to get into a half plank position on the elbows, and you're going to rotate through the feet to drop the hip down towards the floor, going side to side. You can modify what this feels like by going wider or narrower with the foot position. Movement 3 is going to be a pullover. We're going to load the arms and the shoulders and the upper body, and with our legs, we can either extend them all the way out, or we can shorten the lever and bring them in closer to the midline. Regardless, we're going to hold a stationary position as we allow our weight to go behind our head, tapping down towards the floor and returning back up, performing this for 30 seconds. Movement 4, rest. Moving on to our last grouping, exercise 1, we're going to get into the beast position. So first we get into quadruped, this tabletop, and then we're going to lift the knees up off the floor, and we're going to perform here an extension through the hip and the knee with our feet on a slider position. We're going to go left and right in a reciprocal manner, so as one is pulling back up, the other one is extending. Movement 2 is going to be a supine hip, adductor, abductor movement. Lay on your back, push your lower back into the floor, lift the upper body up off the ground, and we are going to open the hips as wide as possible and then pull in as tightly as possible. As our legs and our hips move away from the midline, our core is going to have to react to this new lever and level of weight that we're giving it. And our final movement of the day and of this group is to get down into our quadruped position. Think about pulling the hands to your thighs and the thighs to your hands to create lots of tension. And for the first 15 seconds of movement, you're going to pull a little bit more with the left side. And then for the final 15 seconds, you're going to pull a little bit more with the right side. So we're going to have an asymmetrical pull. And our final movement here is resting. If you liked scoring some more core, give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel.